one of the ways that one can bring out the confidence in them is the way they dress. Okay. Now, when we are still young, most times we so much tend to dress to please other people. But when we get aged, then we make sure that we only put on what we feel is right for us. Okay. Now, especially if someone is still searching, that most times they'll be mindful of what they put on. In today's video, gentlemen, I'm going to be giving you some of the 5 sexiest outfits that you men put on, and we, the women, feel like you are dope. Well, hi, welcome to the Men's Love Zone. My name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, and here I talk about all to do with love, sex, and a relationship, especially for the men. Make sure to watch this video up until the end because trust you me, it is worth the watch. Aww. The very first outfit that you men put on, and we find it kind of sexy, is a well-fitted suit. Now you need to understand that each time, whether it's a lady or a man, each time they put on a suit, that is that natural respect that it comes with. Okay, so you'll be portrayed like someone who is of high class. You'll be portrayed like someone who is important. I mean, regardless, even when you are not, as long as you are putting on a suit, that is a way people will tend to respect you. Okay, in fact, a suit is one of the attires that is respected by default. Yeah. Now, if you are putting on a suit and say you are in a market buying, say, foodstuffs, or you are putting on a suit and you are in a club or you are on a border, I mean, that is the way people will be like, really? On a suit and in a market, you get. So it's just that naturally there is that respect that comes with a suit. So each time you put on that suit, especially when it's well fitted, because if it's loose, then it kind of misses the meaning. But if it's well fitted and then you're putting on a nice shoe and then your hair is smartly combed, trust me, women will find that sexy in you. Next thing, number 2, that you guys put on and we find sexy is a wrist watch. Now, of late, slowly by slowly, everyone seems to be killing the tradition of putting on a watch. Why? Because everyone nowadays has a phone, okay? Because we all know one of the major reasons of a watch is telling time. Of course, the beauty part of it is also there, but majorly it's for telling time, okay? So these days, when we see a man who still owns a wristwatch and, proudly puts it on, and at some point he keeps staring at it, we find it sexy. Now, most men actually take this as something minor, but just so you know, we find it sexy. So how about you think of retrieving that watch, wherever it is, or even thinking of buying another one? Yeah. Now, like I keep saying, it doesn't have to be expensive. Just make sure that it's a fairly priced wristwatch, and trust me, it'll put you up to the mark. Third thing that you guys put on and we find sexy is a man that puts on sexy white boxers. Oh. Now, I'm emphasizing on the word white. Yeah. Now, oftentimes, some men will be putting on boxers that are dark or black or brownish, and they will be dirty. Okay. And at times, it's even hard to tell. But when a boxer is white, of course, when it's dirty, someone will clearly tell that it's dirty. So each time you have this guy who puts on sexy boxers. Now, when I said sexy, of course, they have to be a little tight. They have to be holding our Mr. D properly. They also have to be holding our neighbors, which are the balls. And trust me, that is a way that we love that picture, okay, that we see on the outside. And the beauty about us saying that is we start already imagining and being like, oh my G, I can only imagine what is inside those boxers. Okay, so we find it sexy. Why? Because in our mind, we are already picturing us getting the Mr. D out and the neighbors and trying to, play around with them. And before you know it, we'll start enjoying it. Okay, that has been our point number 3. Now, before we move on to our next point, this is the part in the video where I ask all of us to chill a little, take a deep breath, probably take a glass of water, and help her grow her channel. Now, you could be watching for the very first time, probably you just stepped by mistake, and you are seeing this pretty face. You are more than welcome, and you're free to make this your home. Now, all you need to do is please subscribe to this channel, turn on the bell notification so that each time I post this kind of video, you will be notified just like that. Okay? And if so far you already find this video educative, entertaining, helpful, you are free to appreciate me by giving it a like, leaving a comment, and please share this with your friends and family, because once you do this, you help with this diva to grow and grow and grow and grow. Okay? Don't forget to subscribe. The next thing that you guys put on and we find it sexy is a well-fitted t-shirt and a well-fitted pair of shorts. Now, when you are wearing this, please don't put on them at the same time. Don't. You will look so funny. So what I'm trying to say is you put on a tight t-shirt with a loose pair of shorts, and then on the other time you put on a tight pair of shorts with a loose t-shirt or a loose shirt. Now, each time you put on a very tight, okay, not very tight, but each time you put on a tight t-shirt, oh my God, especially if you are the kind of guy who always goes to the gym, oh my goodness, that is a way that t-shirt brings out these muscles, okay? So assuming the t-shirt comes up to somewhere here, and then now here, your muscles are so tightened up. Now, each time we look at you, we are literally sinking, okay? Or if it's a short pair of shorts, that is even worse, because each time we look at you down there, oh my G, our thoughts will start running down to the bed, and we'll be like, oh my God, I can only imagine what is in between his legs. So yes, we find it sexy. Now, in as much as most of you men, when you put on shorts, of course, your legs are so tiny and you look kind of funny, but because our imagination is directed in what is between your legs, we find it sexy all the same. And lastly, point number 5 thing that you men put on and we find very sexy is when you wear a well-scented perfume. Now, just so you know, no woman would easily be attracted to a man with a very bad odor. Not at all. So each time you put on a nice perfume, trust you me, we easily get attracted to you and we find it so sexy. Now we'll be like, oh my G, if he is smelling like this at a distance, how about when I'm next to him? How about when I hold him? How about when he gets in between my boobs and he starts giving me that, what happened? Oh my God, okay? So it's broad. It's not all about you smelling well, but it's about what you smelling well attracts us to do, okay? So gentlemen, if you're watching this video, adopt the culture of smelling well. And like I keep telling you, you don't need to put on expensive fumes. Just find the fume that is right for you. Just find the fume that you can buy at an affordable price. Of course, it means you shopping from the right places, okay? Because just so you know, they are things that we buy expensively, not because they are really expensive, but because we shop from the wrong places. So make sure to get that nice fume, and who knows, before you know it, women will be dying for you. Well, guys, thank you so much for watching. There you have it. The 5 things that women find sexy in a man. So make sure to do what you have to do just to attract these women. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Palm Oil, aka GCP, proud Ugandan, proud YouTuber, and I appreciate you guys. So just, you know, I don't take you for granted. I appreciate you. Thank you for always stopping by to watch my videos. I hope you've learned something from this video. So before you get off, please do me the honor of subscribing if you have not yet subscribed. And if you found value in this video, please give it a thumbs up, leave a comment, let's share in the video. Let me know what you think about the points. Let me know if you think I've missed out something touch that we each learn from each other. Thank you once again. I love you, I love you, I love you, and I hope to see you in my next video.